Pursell, your fairy godmother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just going to give us a couple minutes to get everybody here. This is the day every single Monday where I show you how to make your own dreams come true in the quantum field. And we are combining it with our Global Light and Love Vigil. Denise! I was just thinking of you like 2 minutes ago. Our Global Light and Love Vigil, where once we get our energy completely calibrated, then we send this beautiful white light love around the entire planet, around around the entire world. I am so freaking excited today, you guys. You know, I just got to tell you, every single morning before these live streams, I do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday for Fairy Godmother Monday. Wednesday is completely, I love you, Denise. Wednesday is completely devoted to the Global Light and Love Vigil, and then Fridays with Body Talk Friday, where I include the Global Light and Love Vigil. I get absolute and utter downloads for you guys. Oh, thanks for telling me. Yes, 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 yes. So dark and raining where Mary is. I know it's past midnight where Denise is in Australia. And this morning was not an exception. You know, I wake up quite early. Genevieve! Oh my God! Whoa! I just got chills everywhere, Genevieve. I'm just going to share a little bit. I'm probably going to cry. Genevieve and I go way back, like, 40 years? And it's just so good to see you here, darling. So, I've gotten so many downloads this morning to share with you. Yes, 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 Denise. Yes, yes, yes. You know, the biggest thing, I'm going to be painting a tapestry this morning. Honesty, welcome. I'm going to be painting a tapestry this morning. I'm just going to allow you to put the pieces together because, you know, the way I am, I don't go in a straight way. Thank you for sharing, Honesty. Yes, Honesty is drinking coffee and cream. Coffee and cream. Genevieve, if you don't know, I don't know how often you've been on these, but I like to check in with people to find out what they're drinking and what the weather's like in their part of the world. It's just my way of connecting more deeply with you. You're painting. Honesty. You know, here's something I really want you guys to know. You are on my mind and in my heart constantly. It's like you live here with me. I just want you to know, my Earth Angel community. Genevieve. So Genevieve is in Canada, I believe, right? And it's snowing where she is. And she's drinking tea. Thank you for sharing. It's just our neat way of connecting, you know. Denise, the weather has been perfect in Australia. I've been painting too. And you know what, you guys? I've been thinking about my easel. I'm going to be moving my office into the second bedroom. And my easel is there, and I keep seeing pictures. Hi, Rike, in Brazil. Yay, 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 yay. You know how my spirals, I'm going to show you this one spiral I did. I've been thinking about doing spirals, and you guys, I think I'm getting downloads on my book. Here's the spiral I painted. It's pretty dry now. It's an oil paint. I did it with my granddaughter. You know, indicating how our life just keeps going around and around, and we keep visiting the same motherfucking goddamn things. But it's our core deals that we came here to work on in this lifetime. So mine is, I'm not enough, fear of rejection, who do I think I am anyway? And those are the things I keep at each level. Yes, spirals and mandalas. Honesty, love the texture. I know, I'm like a palette knife girl. So we keep visiting those same things, and we think we've got it licked, and then we grow to another level, and then we get to revisit them all over again in that next level. And I know for one that I'm going through a big up level, and I'm here to announce I've finished overeating. It just happened about 4 days ago, and you know, I've been overeating because of this major, major, major rupture that I had around Christmas time. And what, I'm not 4 months away from it now. 4 months away from it now. Yay! Does that mean you're stopped overeating too, Honesty? But I have been letting myself overeat because I've needed to ground myself and just to find Denise jumping through the vortex. Yes. But here's what I really want to share is that we must honor our emotions with honesty. I want you to just let that sink in. We must honor our emotions with honesty. We cannot spiritual bypass. We cannot, well, you can, and you're just going to stay in. Yeah, okay, does that mean you're not overeating anymore? Nope, LOL. Or does it mean something else? I've started overeating. I'm going to stop. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, and you know, when we find ourselves doing things like this, it's so important, ladies, gentlemen, not to condemn ourselves for it. By the way, Rike is here. He doesn't speak a lick of English, and he's just here for the energy from Brazil, okay? So this is the energy that we are creating together here, sister friends, brother friends. It's all of us together. We are the first wave of the ascension. Yes, still hibernating. Yes, 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 yes. You must let yourself go through what you're going through. I've even stepped back. You know, I've been doing celery juice every morning. I can't do it first thing in the morning anymore. It's just like too hard. It doesn't make sense. All I want to do in the morning is grab my matcha tea with my fresh ground rose hips and my gobs of raw honey. And so I've been overeating, craving junk food. Yeah, stop today. Yeah, and just ask yourself, okay? I find often when I am craving junk food, you know, it's usually potato chips for me that I let myself, but what did I do the other day? Oh my God, you guys would not believe it. I actually ate cheese. I haven't had dairy for the longest time. And because it feeds cysts in your body. Eggs and dairy are like the worst things you can eat. And so, but I just was like, I'm going for it. About a whole pound of provolone, and I got some gluten-free pizza crusts, and I made these 2 days in a row, these amazing pizzas. And I've been, okay, honey, honey's my go-to. We must honor this. When the pull is so strong, we must honor it in ourselves. Is this making sense to you? And I am giving you permission. I'm letting you off the hook. I am giving you permission to be all of you, and let yourself go through this. I heard this morning from Robert Holden, who had the opportunity to interview Maya Angelou twice, that what were the greatest catalysts to her growth was great suffering and great love. Okay? Great suffering and great love. Now, you can look back on your life and you can look at all those suffering moments and know that they morphed and ground you to powder in a way that nothing else could have. And often in that great suffering was great love. My personal rupture that I just recently went through, perfect combination. But it was also Great suffering or great love. Yes, that makes sense. Yes, 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 yes. It pile drives us. It, you know, those big things you see in the city, like those driving that pile, that thing into the ground to make it deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper that thing goes, the deeper the wound. I'm sorry. I wish it was another way. I'm not here to say that you must suffer to grow. I will never say that. But if you are in the midst of some suffering, you just have to surrender to it. I sobbed for a month in this rupture that I went through. A month. And then I went through a month of being pissed off. Just so mad. And then I started to find my sea legs. And in that, I found my victory and the way out. When I say the way out, I mean like the way up. And now that we are on the first wave of the ascension into the fifth dimension, those of you who have been here with me, you are in the fifth dimension. It came clear to me this morning that the only way we can operate now is not on a linear plane. Not on a linear plane. It is no longer linear. It is no longer linear. It is about love. It is about love. It's about having the courage to love. It's about having the courage to love. To be deeply hurt and continue to love, even in the deep hurt. Even to that person who I don't want to say caused you suffering, because that's saying that we're a victim. That, see, the person who was the catalyst for your growth, let's put it that way. These great teachers in our lives. So everything must be in love. Everything must be in love. Everything must be in love, including fucking dishes, including every bit of food we put in our mouths, including that about a week ago, I put 2 bags of laundry in my car to go to the laundromat in, and I have not felt the love to do it. Maybe today, but I won't go there and make myself do something until the fullness of time. Until the fullness of time. And the fullness of time is when your intention has caught up with the amount of love and nurturing that you can put into something. I really want this to sink deep for you guys today. Do not make yourself do something. Do not make yourself do something. Get out of robot zone. Get out of, rote, just going along with emotions. Get out of that. And sometimes, my mind will go, God, you're such a loser. Why don't you just go to the fucking laundromat? But I hear that. I'm getting very aware of the shitty committee on a deeper level. But no, not until I'm ready. Not until I'm ready. Cannot force myself either. Or rather, I won't. Yes, I think it does psychic damage to us. I think it can cause nervous breakdowns, I believe. Because here's what the problem is. We are not honoring ourselves when we force ourselves to do something. Now, if there's something that you must do and you hate it, but you must do it, find a spot of love in your heart for it. Like, let's say you're, Denise, I'm going to read this in just a second. You know how it is. If I stop and I read you guys' things and I lose my train of thought. Like, let's say you just have nothing in you to make food, but your kids are hungry and they can't make it themselves. Well, you might go, geez, I'm going to teach them how to boil water. Oh, this is so good, you guys. This is so good. I'm so glad this is resonating, because you know what? This is the fifth dimension. It will never again work for us. Cause and effect. Cause and effect went away when the before. The cause and effect went away on December 21st, 2012. That is about the time that I left Hawaii and came to the mainland. Yeah. Here's the thing. Let it lay there. Good morning, Kathy. Love you, darling. Let it lay there, Mary, until you're ready. I mean, I have a vacuum cleaner sitting in the middle of my hallway. It was in my living room. I tripped over the cord one night, but I wasn't ready to move it. It was like a nice sculpture to me. This is the artist in me, I guess. But the fullness of time, things will not make sense anymore like they used to. We have been ascending since December 21st, 2012. Oh, you guys, this is so exciting. If you look back at where you were December 21st, 2012, you're going to see that there was a big shift going on in your life. And this was those of us who had been preparing, seeking God, seeking Jesus, seeking the angels, seeking spiritual guidance, something moving in us that we could not deny. Now, with the global event, which on a funny level, I feel warm and fuzzy about, because we're all in it together. We are the way showers by our emanation of love. And we practice it by energy in everything we do. We don't make a move until it's inspiration and it's love. If it's something you have to do, you find something that you can love about it. But never because of have to. I'm inviting you into your inner rebel and stepping off the world. And Genevieve, I know you've been off the world for a long time, as have I, with our roots way back when. I just want to take some pause right now and just let this settle in. Just take some silence right now and let all of this settle like a pool of deep water. This is leveraging the universe. You guys, leveraging the universe. We are now stepping fully into our magic. This is where we go like this and things move. Because we waited to the fullness of time. Denise, a lot of us were called to do light work back in 1987. That's when it first started for a lot. 2012 pushed it a long way, like a quantum leap. Now the planet has ceased going too fast. Slow down and ascend like the masters. Yes, leverage the masters, leverage the masters, leverage the masters. I have some more words from you. I've been writing on 3x5 cards since early this morning. I'm going to back up to see what Denise said about the Aboriginals. Denise, that's what the Aboriginal people say. Sorry, Aboriginal. Will not do things till the right time and when it's done with love. So we say, I'm on Kuri time. Wow. As we are brave enough to continue to walk this path, you guys, and it is brave. people won't understand, and we may be criticized for it. The loss may continue to be great. It's okay. We can trust that we're on the right path. We can trust that we're on the right path because we are the ones who won't move until Spirit says now. Am I making sense? Am I talking to the choir? We will not make a move until Spirit says now. And in the meantime, we trust. Beautiful. See, we are resonating, thanks Genevieve, we are resonating with the indigenous folks. We are resonating with the indigenous folks now. We always have, those of us in this group, but now we can't ever go along with life as it was anymore. And you know that. So along with that goes striving, along with that goes anything that has to do with me is gone. It's us. We are one. How I treat myself is how I treat you. How I judge my neighbor is how I judge me. And we're going to see auras. We are going to see magic floating. I am starting to profess that I live in a magical world. I live in a magical world. I live in a magical world. And everything I do for money is out of love. Out of love and out of service. Everything I do for money is out of love and out of service. Everything I do for money is out of love and out of service. And excitement and fun. And how can I bless somebody? It's no longer time in, dollar out. And this is the way the great masters have always done it. We just now have our opportunity to step over the threshold. The coronavirus is a rude awakening. And we're here to add grace and compassion to those who don't understand and those who are really afraid. So it's time to really dig deep in our spiritual journey, in our spiritual life, to really be connected to our angels and our guides, to really see and acknowledge the signs and no longer minimize who we are. You are the way showers. It's time. It's time. I'm going to show you Aquaman. I'm not sure why, but I'm just feeling led to show you Aquaman. Look at the fierceness on his face. The time had come for him. The time had come. Denise, I had time as the sun went down observing the cloud formations. I got so many answers and insights that affirmed so much. Really seen past is past, future is future, but everything is right in the moment. You guys, this is so exciting. We're going to journey together in enlightenment. And I'm so thankful that I have a group of such amazing sisters and brothers to travel with. Oh, so I'm going to start sharing the stuff that came to me this morning for you guys. It's even more fine-tuning. If you're hearing something, if you have something, even though it might supposedly be edifying or wonderful, thanks for all the hearts, edifying and wonderful supposedly, but it's not resonating with you and it starts to like that feeling, like nails on the chalkboard, you fucking turn it off and you walk away right now. Do not engage your logical mind. Just, this doesn't feel good, I'm stopping it. So that happened this morning. Abraham came on. Love Abraham. You guys know I love Abraham. It's just so deep in my spiritual foundation. But it just wasn't resonating. And so I'm like, thank you, Kathy. Moringa tea with dandelion root, pomegranate, and dark raw honey. High of 68 today. Yeah, it's kind of nippy here too. I had a whole pomegranate yesterday. So I turned off Abraham and I went to Kyle Gray in his Inspire Nation interview and talking about the angels, and that just put me at peace. And I also realized that what I'm going to do my celery juice is, okay, I'm going to start my mornings with my 2 cups of matcha tea with 3 to 4 heaping tablespoons of honey, raw honey, and fresh ground rose hips. And then after I finish the live streams, once I'm ready to start eating, then I'm going to do my celery juice and just trust that the rose hips is through my stomach by then, because I know you're supposed to do this on an empty stomach, but I just can't do it in the morning. It's too much work. Pomegranate cleans your blood. Awesome. So Kathy, everybody, is our resident health consultant, I guess we could call her. She knows everything about everything when it comes to your body. So I'm listening to my own drummer, I'm going to do the celery juice probably around 10 or 11 in the morning. Why is this thing so overexposed? How do I get this? If I go like this, it's going to be even brighter. So, okay. So trusting what we are getting. Okay, this is the download that I got this morning, myself. Success in this new era. Service is everything. Jobs, laundry, food, everything. No longer me, me, me. It's all love now. Permeates all. All well-being, nothing but well-being, and emotional honesty and moving through it. Walking to the beat of your own drum. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to read this again. I feel like this was like, okay, I'm sinking into this couch. What's going on here? It's this. Gotta move that. Okay. My download this morning was success in this new era is service is everything. I was thinking about my client out on the ocean, and how everything I do with her is out of love, and I absolutely love and adore her and her son. And everything I do is out of deep love. And success in this new era, service is everything. Jobs, laundry, food, everything. No longer me, me, me. It's all love now. It permeates all well-being, nothing but well-being, and emotional honesty, and moving through the uncomfortable emotions, letting them be, being honest with your feelings, and then moving through it. And if you are going to See, you two are the natives. Denise is an Aboriginal in Australia, and Mary is an American Indian. So you two are totally resonating. It's so awesome to see. But if you are going to talk to somebody about your feelings toward them, everything I do is out of love. Yes, and I remember Donna Green making this statement. Everything I do in love. Everything I do in love. Everything I do in love. Remember when she turned the corner on that? So if you're ever going to talk to somebody about how what they did affected you, it's got to come from you, not what they did to you. So as not to cause more problems. And yes, I love Donna Green too. So as not to cause more damage. I remember when I turned a corner on this. And my mind still goes into, when I see this person, how I'm going to tell them off and put them in their place. My mind does that. But as I'm doing it in my mind and almost rehearsing it, I realize that what I'm doing is getting my own clarity on what went on there. Because otherwise we go into our own little spins, right? And when I see this person, I may not say anything. It's almost like if I know what happened, that's enough. Is this making sense? If I know what happened, that's enough. I don't need to point something out to somebody. And some people might say that's a cop-out. Some people might say it's a fear of confrontation. I don't know if it's a fear of confrontation so much. Yeah, let it go. It's like that. Matt Kahn says that whoever is blaming is not happy. Anybody who's blaming is not happy. So if we are blaming somebody, that means we're not happy. You can't say I'm just sitting here happily blaming somebody. You can't say that. So if someone is blaming you, they're not happy. So when and if I ever, see this person again, thanks, Honesty. I think it's wisdom, actually. I think it's wisdom and not having to defend myself. I think it's a deeper level of I can't see Jesus defending himself. Can you imagine Jesus defending himself? Okay, that just said it right there. And he had a lot of shit done to him. But he didn't go, and you didn't, and you... It's like talking to a wall, right? They don't get it. And I'm not putting somebody down by saying they don't get it. I'm just saying it will be revealed to them when it's time to be revealed to them. I don't need to say anything. And there's a lot of freedom in that, right? A lot of freedom in that, not needing to defend yourself. I think that's why it says, vindication is mine, saith the Lord. I think blaming is just a way of playing the victim game. Yes, Genevieve. Honesty, I think that when we as earth angels are still sensitive to those who hurt us, it's still, I think it's awareness. Yeah, okay, so it's like deepening our awareness of what it is, and also keeping this part of us raw, you know, because I don't want to get calloused. I thought of a subtitle for a book that I'm going to write called, you know, keeping your heart, hi Vicky, keeping your heart from being cynical. What was it I wrote down? Yeah, protecting your heart from cynicism. Kathy, right. Stacy, welcome. And this message from the angels this morning. Don't be afraid of being this powerful. Don't be afraid of being this powerful enough to let somebody else hurt you. Don't be afraid of being powerful enough to love so deeply to let somebody hurt you, and let yourself feel hurt, and let yourself feel those emotions and let them move through you. So this is a combination of Maya Angelou and Robert Holden. She's the first part, he's the second part, I believe. Maya says the two things that were the catalyst for her growth was great suffering and great love. And Robert, I believe, added this part, but you have to meet honestly and bravely. You have to meet them honestly and bravely. And trust, because who you think you are won't succeed at this challenge. Who you think you are will not succeed at this challenge, meaning this challenge at this time, this challenge of living in 5D. Who you think you are won't succeed. But who you really are will. So this one is just starting to ruminate on me. Who is that person that we think we are, and then who is the person that we really are? I think it's Kathy with a capital C, not Kathy with a lowercase c. I think it's Lorraine with a capital L, not Lorraine with a lowercase l. Lorraine with a lowercase l is who I think I am. Lorraine with a capital L is who I really am. Genevieve with a capital G. Denise with the capital D, Mary with the capital M, Stacy with the capital S, Vicky with a capital V. Who else jumped on that I missed? That's maybe. Rike with a capital R. Rike's wife with a capital whatever her name is. I think it starts with an A. What else did I come up with this morning? Okay, here it is. I rewrote it. Maya Angelou, the catalyst for her growth was great suffering and great love. And what I heard in that is the courage to stay in, because only great love, having great love can cause you great suffering. You can't have great suffering unless you have great love. And then staying with that great love. This is my spin on it. Staying with that great love, having the courage to still be in love with that person, to still be in love with the situation. That's courage, even though you're going through great suffering over it. And trust that as you meet those things, great suffering or great love, as you meet them with great honesty and bravery, and know that who you think you are won't succeed at this challenge, but who you really are can and will. Spiritual resilience, right? And then I saw this morning, a quote from let's see, Macrina Wiedeker. With all the noise surrounding me, sometimes I really have to dig deep and know who I really am. Yes, 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 Genevieve. And this community, we have eliminated the noise. Not head in the sand, but eliminated the noise by doing the practice of walking away if it doesn't feel good. Not feeling like we have to keep taking a shit bath in everybody else's garbage by watching the news or anything like that. Or listening to people where it's not feeling good. If it doesn't feel good, we politely excuse ourselves. So if that fits for you, Genevieve, I invite you into this world with us, because it's the only way as earth angels that we can give our gifts. Because if we are weighed down, we cannot shine, and we must. Now is the time we must. Now is the time we must. So this quote is from Macrina Wiedricker. Susan, good morning, Susan. So nice to see you here with us. And this was with something I was reading from Michael Neal this morning. Oh God, help me believe the truth about myself, no matter how beautiful it is. Right? Oh God, help me see the truth about myself. We're all going, but no matter how beautiful it is, right? And don't be afraid of how powerful you are. Huge, 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 huge. Let's just breathe deeply right now. Hand on your heart. Let the white light come into your heart from your hand. And just nourish your hand with love. Nourish your heart with love. Nourish your heart with love. Nourish your heart with love. To fill all the cracks, to fill all the heartbreak. So let it come through. Let it come through. Let it come through. Let it come through. Let it heal. Let it mend every sick cell, every part of you that is wounded, every part of you that is doubting yourself, every part of you that is suffering. Let it just heal, 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 heal. I invite you to put something around your neck that meets at heart level, that is all supportive. I just got this just this second. This thing that I wear around my neck is my mother's gold chain, and it's got on it this trinket that I bought after my mom died with her inheritance money that reminds me of her. It's like a aquamarine with a diamond in it. A gift from her lifelong love, topaz. A diamond ring that was in my grandmother's jewelry box. My great-grandfather's amethyst watch fob. A pearl bought for me in Tahiti, in Tahiti from an old boyfriend that I cherish. And an amethyst and white gold from a client. So these are all things that are symbolic and meaningful to me. And I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 generations on here. Hi Dee, good morning. You might want to watch the beginning of this. It was really powerful. So I wear this around my neck at heart level. And it's just always here, sending healing energy from my ancestors and from people and symbolic of people in my life. Clients, my mother, people who've been meaningful, a great love in my life. And it's all here around my neck in a solid gold chain. Gold carries magical powers. It's not the monetary value. It is from stars and planets way, way away. Okay, so it's a conductor. It might be a crystal that you wear around your neck. I wear crystals on my ears so I can hear better as a transmitter. So, hand on your heart, love to all the cracks, love to all the wounds, love to all the yes, yes, Dee. I mean, yes, Denise. Yes. And here's the thing. This space, some of us have been here for a long time together, and the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. So anybody new to this space, you belong, and you just jump right into the stream with us. It's not a click. If there's ever a clicky thing to it, it's just that there are no mean girls here. There's no room for criticism and sarcasm and anything mean. This is just a space of love and support. Total 5D. Denise, I'm looking at this amazing bird. Oh, God. Hear him? Did you just hear him? Vicky, too. There he is again. He came back. He's just sitting right there. Oh, there's another one that just flitted up. They've got yellow tails, and they're kind of big. Kathy, sometimes we need to cleanse more than what's inside. Cleanse more than what's inside. Our thoughts are the most cause of our emotions and self-doubt. We need to let it go. I burnt my wedding set, and ashes were put in the rapids on the river. I am feeling amazing today. I'm cleansed. Did you just do this, Kathy, after last week? This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, watch out, world. Watch out, girl. World. Kathy Severn is on the rise. Ah, yes. We've been going through so many processes and cleansings in these calls lately. So much stepping forward, so much leaving the old behind, so much going forward together. Okay, this is interesting, you guys. These birds, I've never seen them out here before. And anything that shows up during these calls, okay, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Kathy. So proud of you. You just severed those ties, and I'm hearing it. I'm feeling it. I'm hearing it from that person that you severed ties with, and they're celebrating you. Okay? Just to let you know, you're free. But without any icky energy. It was time. It was the fullness of time. But it's not to be rushed. Okay, here's the thing. I just want to encourage all of you, if you're like, yeah, I need to let go of that, but it doesn't feel time yet, don't do it. When I help people simplify their lives, and I help them clear the clutter in their house, and I help them simplify their lives, if there's at all any hesitancy, we just stop. We are not getting rid of it. We're not getting rid of it. We're staying. We're staying. We're staying. We're staying. We're staying. Because the last thing you want is regret. Okay, so when it's the fullness of time, this is what I'm inviting all of this into. The fullness of time, the fullness of time. The fullness of time. But I'm so proud of you, Kathy. I know that was very, very big. How did you burn a ring? Where did you get a fire that hot to burn a ring? We're all doing this together. This is what I want you to know. As Kathy released this big cord in her, we all released. It's all of us now. When one member suffers, we all suffer. And that's when we come into holding compassion for the state of the planet and those who don't understand what we're talking about, and those who are in fear, and those who are in panic. and those who are in anxiety. We send them compassion, and when we are feeling panic and anxiety and fear, we are just clearing it for the planet. I want you to just take a hold of this. When we are feeling fear and panic and anxiety, and I just want to let you notice something. There's a distillation of who's attending these. In the very beginning, there were people all over the planet, men from the Middle East who were wanting to talk to me privately, and it's like, you know, it's not what this is about. And I still, from time to time, need to remind everybody of that. Not you guys, certainly. But newcomers to this space that are drawn to this space because of the love, because of the energy. And then they misinterpret it that I'm something to be hit on. And that's not what this is. And just inviting them into something more pure that they just don't understand, right? So I've watched a distillation go on since I've been doing this, I think this is 5 weeks now. We've been doing the Global Light and Love Vigil. So I just want to bring us back to our hearts and just that white light vortex. Imagine Jesus' love coming through here and just into your heart, filling up all the gaps, healing all the cracks, but not making it the same way it was, but making it new, okay? Oh, I need to plug in. Yes, 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 yes. Whatever you're holding on to is still serving you. Numerous logs in my fire pit outside and kept it burning until it ran out of wood. 24-hour fire camped out on the river. Amazing. Amazing. We are sacred women. We are sacred women. Whatever we're putting up with right now, we're putting up with for a good reason. I want to invite you into a space that there's no hurry. There's no hurry for anything. There's no hurry for anything. I'm using my crystal wand. There is no hurry because you're already there. You're already there. You're already there. You're already there. There's no hurry because you're already there. There's no hurry because you're already there. You're already where you want to be. Take a deep breath on that. You're already where you want to be. You are already where you want to be. I'm already the author of 10 books. I just haven't written them yet. But it's not the fullness of time. But I'm already the author of those 10 books. I'm already one of Hay House's top 10 authors. I'm already that person. I'm already a toned, fit, muscular, 140 pounds. I'm already that person. It's inside me. It's inside me. I'm not in a hurry to tear the rose open. I am in peace in the fullness of time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the hearts. We are sacred women. We are magical creatures. And don't be afraid of that word. We are magical creatures. We are magical creatures on a magical journey. We are in our own Disney film. We are in our own Disney cartoon of our own life. We don't need any more information. You don't need any more information because you know it all already. You have it all already. Just tap into Mother Earth right now. Feel her solidness. Thanks, Kathy. Just tap into her. And yet, I saw how I'm going to get there now. I saw it this morning. It's what is in my hand now. And it's actually through the man who ushered me into my freedom from depression, lifelong depression with suicidal ideations almost every single day of my life. And it was just simply hiring him and paying him a gob of money and never speaking to him that did it, just knowing that he had my back and that I had access to him and his wife. I'll be interviewing with him in May. We've set a date in May. I'm going to be on his show. He's an international bestselling author. He's a personal friend. And it was he and his wife who first told me on the island of Hawaii in Kona that my thoughts are not my thoughts. They're just entities floating through the air. What? That was the beginning. Vicky, Mother Earth says to take care of me and listening to my soul. Love it, 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 love it. What's Mother Earth emanating to you? Do you feel the bliss? Do you feel the soup? Do you feel the quantum soup? We've been building this soup since about 3 hours before I came on today. And Mary added carrots and honesty. Yes, honesty. Honesty added potatoes. Denise added onions. Genevieve added sage. Dee added the onions. Mother Earth, keep balanced and follow your heart. Thank you, Kathy. Susan added oregano. Vicky added the broth. We've been building this soup since about 3 hours before I came on live. We're all in this together. We are creating the body. And when one member suffers, we all suffer. Quantum soup is delicious. Yes, here we are in quantum soup, in the quantum field of all possibilities. That's the beauty of showing up live or committing yourself to the replays every single time I do these. It's not about me. It's not about me, but I don't mind being your leader. I gladly take that place. I gladly step up for this, but it's us. It's us doing. Mary adding the... What do you add, Mary? The magical cedar leaves to our quantum soup. It's getting our energy high and clear because there are infinite planet Earths and infinite universes every fraction of a second. Which one do we choose? It's getting ourselves out of the dirt, out of the dumpster with the rest of the planet and remembering that we are not them. Remembering who we are and what we're doing here. And I gladly lead you out of fear and into this place 3 times a week, if not more. I'm drinking filtered water with, Kathy, I cut back on the lemon. Instead of a whole lemon, I'm just putting in 1 ounce every quart with a little bit of raw honey. I've been drinking a lot more water. Tune in and see if your body wants you to drink more water and what your body wants you to put in it. I'm gladly your leader to lead you into remembering who you are every single day. So as you commit to this space where we together, the leaders on the edge of the 5th dimension, actually I was going to say 8th dimension. I'm sure we're there, you guys. I'm sure we're there. This selenium, is this what this is? Wait. Selenite is the unicorn mineral. Is that awesome? And I've been loving the selenite for years. And you know that Rose Orion here is carrying, who lives on the 7th to the 9th dimensions, is carrying our messages to the light of God. So what is it that you want? You know, let me just make something really clear. There's nothing I want. I only want peace and love and to be in the fullness of my soul's expression. That's what I want. That's it. So when you just spend time in that quantum soup of peace and love and owning your power, not being afraid of how powerful you are, as you own that feeling of peace and love, all of these things are added to you. That's the kingdom of God. I want nothing but the will of God in my life. Nothing, nothing, nothing but the will of God in my life. All these things are added unto us. Okay? So what's Mother Earth's message to me? Mother Earth, stay. Just stay. Burnt clothes also to get rid of the spirit. Slept a full 8 hours Sunday and haven't been able to sleep that well in years. Okay, there you go. I'm so happy for you, Kathy. This is so beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. I was just realizing I have this mattress pad. It's like this mega mattress pad. It's like the cover of a mattress. It's like amazing. And I realized, God, I've been hauling that around since Hawaii. That's the thing that my ex-boyfriend and I used to sleep on. I'm going to throw it away. Like, what am I doing? You know, things like that. Kathy burning clothes. Yes. I'm going to just throw that thing in the dumpster. Wow. Like, what is that? I think we just forget. I'm just going to send light and love to all the sisters who have ever joined this site, all of the brothers who have ever joined this site, that we just send light and love to all of them. In my going on 3 years now doing these live streams, just send light and love to all of them. Light and love to all of them. Those who might be suffering, those who might be worried, those who might be having anxiety, those who might be afraid to show up here because maybe they think they're wrong or they're bad. This is a place where you can come no matter what. It's like a come as you are party. We accept and love you all. So you belong, you belong, you belong, you belong. We're just sending that message out to anybody who has ever shown up on this site, anybody who has ever wanted to show up. When I say a site, I mean this space. Anyone who has thought they ever wanted to be here. I just want you to own all the crystals inside of you. I want you to own all the jewels inside of you. I want you to own all the beauty, magic, miracles inside of you as you come up through Mother Earth, through the Schumann waves, through the Schumann waves, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Just do a quick aligning in your body. Okay, my skin, Kathy just told me that the reason it's dry is because I'm not being my full self. Kathy, I think it's clarity, yes. And I go, well, what else am I supposed to be more of myself? I feel like I'm pretty much myself. I think I'm pretty much out there. I'm going, what else? What else is it? Oh, God, it's owning my power more. Going back to, was it just last Monday I fell apart on the live stream and cried for an hour? Okay. I'm just going to take one step at a time. I got some steps this morning. One of them is to move my desk into my second bedroom so I can look out the window. One of the reasons I don't write is because it's really hard for me to get into my brain, and it hurts my brain to type. And my vision is getting really like nearsighted from not looking away too much. And so if I go take it into my office and I'm pointing that direction, I can see far. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my next step. I'm going to commit to you guys that I'm doing that today. I'm moving in my office into my second office, my second room, and I'm going to be facing that direction so that I'm looking in a distance. And I'm going to trust that I'll be able to write, because I think I'm supposed to write next. And I don't really enjoy typing on my new computer. I guess I'll get used to it. Quick scan through your body. Kathy, are you getting anything about my dry skin? I'm going to remind you what Brendan Burchard said the other day. I decided not to worry about the critics and instead give my whole heart and effort to those who want my positivity and progress in their lives. Good one, huh? This is Matt Kahn. Say to God, I am prepared to embody my soul's potential. Another one from Matt Kahn. If you wish to be of the highest noble help during this transition into the fifth dimension consciousness, my suggestion is to spend more time blessing humanity, affirming the highest outcome of your heart's desire, and loving the innocence within you that sends love to all hearts in existence. The more often self-love is embraced. And you guys know self-love is my whole platform. This is Joe Dispenza, I think. Yeah, I think so. Thoughts are the electrical charge. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, this is Joe. Just about everyone I know has dry skin right now. Women, friends, and family have been talking about that. Not sure why. Now, if I were to transpose what my message is onto that, which makes a lot of sense, see if you resonate with this. See if this resonates. I think we are all being called to be more ourselves. And Louise Hay says that skin problems are from not being comfortable in your own skin, which means not being yourself, right? Trying to be someone else or trying to behave. So I'm gonna take a little tangent journey on skin. Let's see what's going on here, because I think not only women, it's all of us. Okay, okay. Skin protects our individuality, a sense organ. The new thought pattern, I feel safe to be me. Skin problems, probable causes, anxiety, fear, old buried guck. I am being threatened. And the new thought pattern, I lovingly protect myself with thoughts of joy and peace. The past is forgiven and forgotten. I am free in this moment. There was a lot of this today, wasn't there? I'm going to look up some skin problems. Well, no, I think that's enough. There we go. I think that's what's going on the collective. What do you think, Mary? Or what do you feel? Joe said, I have it somewhere, that emotions without the charge are wisdom. Emotions without the charge are wisdom. So when we can go through our emotions, a lot of times pain, to the point where they don't have a charge anymore, then it's wisdom. But I love this from Matt Kahn, you guys. I want you to listen up on this. If you wish to be of the highest noble help during this transition into the fifth dimension, my suggestion is to spend more time blessing humanity, blessing humanity, blessing humanity, sending blessings out of your hands to the world, affirming the highest outcome of your heart's desire, affirming the highest outcome of your heart's desire, and loving the innocence within you that sends love to all hearts in existence. The more often self-love is embraced. So by loving ourselves, we are sending love to the planet. Yes, 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 yes. I also found a new quote in Florence Scovel Shinn. I got tired of the fear and germ one, so I opened up to a new one yesterday. Seemed really right. So man is his brother's keeper in thoughts, and every man should know that the thing he loves dwells in the secret place of the Most High and abides under the shadow of the Almighty. Genevieve, do you remember Rebecca Wilmarth, how she used to play that beautiful song, He That Dwells in the Secret Place of the Most High? Do you remember that? I've tried to Google her and search her. She was the most amazing anointed singer, but there's nothing. And Rance Miller, just, nothing. Do you have any connection, Genevieve, with Rebecca Wilmarth? Do you remember her? She used to sing this amazing song, He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty. It was so amazing, and she just did this amazing fingering with her acoustic guitar. But I just fell in love with that scripture then. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. Hello, coronavirus. if you dwell in the secret place of the Most High. If you dwell in the secret place of the Most High. So man is his brother's keeper in thought. And every man should know that the thing he loves dwells in the secret place of the Most High. The thing you love, that desire in your heart, dwells in the secret place of the Most High and abides under the shadow of the Almighty. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. Dwell in the secret place of the Most High. Dwell in the shadow of the Almighty. Dwell there. Dwell there. Perfect love casts out fear. He that fears is not made perfect in love, and love is the fulfilling of the law. Do you love this? The game of life and how to play it. That's the new one I'm going to read to you guys every time. And I'm going to read this from Abraham because I think it's still so appropriate. Take the time to line up the energy first. Don't do anything until you feel the love. And action becomes inconsequential. So now this is fifth dimension, guys. We take the time to line up the love energy first, the magical energy first. And action becomes inconsequential. And if you don't take the time to line up the energy, if you don't find the feeling place of what you're looking for, not enough action in all the world will make any fucking difference. Fucking was my addition. Kathy, yes. Self-love is what we all need. Happiness and joy is one of the many stepping stones we go through to get to where we need to be. Mother Earth will keep us grounded. We need our earth angels to keep us focused and feel loved. Yes, 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 yes. And it's not a cliquey exclusion thing at all. You guys know that. We are a doorway. And you would be doing this anyway. Rike, sending hug to Marlise Sita here from Dogmania, Italia. Yes, hi Rike, thank you so much for sending hug to Marlise too. I think that's your wife. So we're sending hug to her too. Thanks for still hanging in here with us, Rike. You would be doing this anyway if you weren't here with me. It just helps us accelerate our path because we remember who we are together. We remember who we are together. And I know my mind right now is in the 8th dimension. Matt says there are infinite dimensions. This is interesting. Christiane Northrup says that we are in the 5th great extinction. We are in the 5th great extinction. And Homo luminous is the new species that we're coming into. Homo luminous. Homo luminous. Homo luminous. We are the first ones of Homo luminous. I believe we're going to live to be 120, 150, because of what we know now about quantum physics. But I will only be there in absolute stellar beaming health. And EMFs, the new 5G EMFs are what are causing us this great extinction. I'm going to be today, is another thing I'm to do today, looking into some some 5G protectors, and if I like them, I'm going to share them with you. Alberto Volado, as a shaman, we're moving into a new species, Homo luminous. Evolutionary forces, pressure forcing us to evolve. The only way out is to the light from fear and into more joy. The only way out is to the light and from fear to more joy. The only way out is to the light from fear into more joy. Fear and panic feeds the pain body. This is Eckhart Tolle. Look at beauty and be happy. This is Deepak Chopra. We have a thinking immune system that eavesdrops on our thoughts. We have a thinking immune system that eavesdrops on our thoughts. This is Matt Kahn. With this choice, whose life am I improving? With this choice that I'm about to make, whose life am I improving? This is Joe talking. I've taken a lot of hits over the last 20 years, and now I really don't even care. Whatever. Now is such an amazing time. And he still takes hits for being a woo-woo scientist. He's trying to prove everything we talk about here. This is a space of elevation. This is a space of elevation. This is a space of existing in 5D and beyond. I'm way beyond 5D. Way. I got a couple new decks. They're old decks. Archangel Michael and Angel Therapy. So I'm going to draw a card from each one. But first, after you've scanned your body, and again, I want to just send love to Doreen. Even though she's on a different path now, these are her decks. Bless her, love heart. Love her so much. See, I believe that I don't want to say it. She's backfilling right now. That's what I believe. I'm just going to say that. She's backfilling right now. Gaps in the spiritual journey that she went into coming into a psychic family. I believe she's backfilling. And I found that those who didn't have the foundation of born-again Christian, some of them are making that transition to get that into their spiritual foundation. Does that make sense? So that's where she is now. Born-again Christian world. And I send so much honor and love to that. And in this space of love and honoring of all religions and all beliefs and all stages of human development, and holding it all with compassion and love, let us take our desire and just be in the quantum field with it as if you are in it, doing it now. Whatever that thing is. But it's in a place of being nobody, nowhere, no time, no one, no thing. You are simply one with everything in the quantum field of all possibilities. So Just be there with yourself, honesty, honoring all people and holding them all in love. Yes, 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 sister friend. Yes, 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 yes. Just be in it as if you're doing it now, Kathy. There are different lights, one inside of us, the other shows up when we least expect it. It did show up for me with my fire. It had started to die down, which I decided to name my title, A Light Through the Grass. A light through the grass. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You went through an initiation on Saturday, Kathy. It runs through our veins. It runs through our veins, and we are together. We are getting so strong as to not deny it on a moment-to-moment basis. Dwell in the secret place. This is the secret place of the Most High, where you are feeling your desires as if you are doing them now, because you are. Because there is no time. Yes, Kathy, this is so wonderful. There is no time. Time is a continuum. If you feel any sadness about your past, you just go back and you backfill. You send love to that place. This is why I recommend having a picture of yourself as a little girl. Hi, Sudhir. Is that saying that you're in New York City? Welcome, welcome to this space of light and love. We're sending light and love to the whole planet. Right now we are in the quantum field of all possibility with our desires, as if we are in the middle of it now, doing it because we are. Our desire is a premonition of what's on its way. That's what I want you to know. Your desire is a premonition of what's on the way, and this is why we do not need to strive, we do not need to hurry, we do not need to push for that desire, because it's already there, coming in the fullness of time. And it's not what you do that brings it in, it is your faith. Just knowing it's there. You're abiding in the shadow of the Almighty. Yes. Just feel it, own it, feel it in every cell of your body. Every cell of your body. It's your destiny. It's your destiny. It's your destiny. If you want to drop your desire in the comments to add extra power to it, by all means. Mine is to be of absolute service for the highest good of all, that everything I do is for the highest good of all. And the only way that that is by doing everything in love. Everything, 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 everything in love. So exciting, so simple. Oh, God. I am sick with love. I am sick with love. So in love with my life. So in love with my relationship with universe. I'm so in love with all that is. I'm so in love. Good morning, Marianne. Thank you for joining us. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty. That's where I live. So while I'm drawing a card, just send this beautiful energy all around the planet, that every single heart would get their next level of awareness on this. That every single being would reach their own level of enlightenment, their own level of openness to the magic that resides on the earth. Always did. I personally want to see fairies and elementals. That's where I want to go next. I already see unicorns. I already see angels. I want to become aware of the elementals. If you guys want to read a cute book on that, it's called My Summer with the Leprechauns. It's a very cute book about this woman who goes to a little cottage in Ireland, and she's there with leprechaun family that she began seeing. And it's a true story. Okay. Drawing a card from Archangel Michael deck, and then I'm going to draw a card from the Angel Therapy deck. Okay, I'm feeling it under the palm of my hand, toward the bottom. Ooh. I think it's two cards stuck together. It is. Wow. Okay, so these two stuck together. I'm supposed to read both of them. The first one says, from Archangel Michael, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. My prayer. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance. This is exactly what we were talking about today. Grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Have you guys noticed I can't talk very well anymore? I think that's because I'm losing my brain, which is great. Okay, and then the second card, I'm going to show you the picture. Huh. Let's see, get the light off, sorry. Can you guys see it? Sorry, there we go. God, okay. What's he holding, a hawk? Holy cow. Is that a hawk? Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. And then the other one is, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. So whatever the situation is that you're facing right now, ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. And the prayer is, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with this situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. That was profound. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your help, Archangel Michael. And now I'm going to go to the angel cards and be just holding all of this sacred energy all over the planet to the 8.5 billion people, including those in the womb. Picture of Doreen. Just have to show you guys. And this angel therapy deck. I have to take some rubber bands off of them. Now, Kathy, I'm going to just use you as a case in point. before Saturday, you were not ready to do what you did. It wasn't the fullness of time. Such a lesson to wait until we're ready. When I got my new computer, because Microsoft had stopped its support, I decided to get rid of my computer, and there was a part of me, and I'd had it for 13 years, 10 years. And I was like, oh, I can't use it anymore, so I turned it over to Staples. They probably just threw it on the heap. Maybe it's still there. I should check. And then just yesterday, I was like, you know, I want to get in the bathtub and I want to watch a movie in there. Would have been great to keep that for being able to watch movies. And I regret now that I got rid of it. And it was before I was ready. So I'm going to go to Staples and see if they haven't gotten rid of it yet. It would be a miracle. Oh, I ask for this miracle. That my computer, my magenta computer that was such a servant to me, would still be there. If you guys want to hold that with me, that would be awesome. Because I felt like I was betraying an old friend, but it's like, what am I going to keep it for? Could have watched movies with it. Okay, now from the Angel Therapy deck. Whew. It's toward the bottom. It's right here. Okay, indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. So the person you're inquiring about could be yourself. As a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. I'm going to read what it says in here about that. '62. And in that, I'm wanting to invite all of you to step into your leadership as a role model for those around you. And own your power. It's important that you understand the nature of indigos. In regard to your question, perhaps you or someone else involved in this situation is an indigo or a parent of one. Yes, I believe that with you, Elle, for your computer. And when I traded in my old friend last week, the computer store told me they wouldn't do anything with it for 2 weeks. Oh, well, it was longer than 2 weeks, so hopefully it's still there. Thank you for holding that with me, Dee. An indigo is a strong-willed and spirited individual who has strong personal beliefs about changing and improving the world. Indigos may have tempers which fuel them to move forward with their activist campaigns. You may have received this card because you're divinely called to help the indigos keep their spiritual gifts and missions alive. Many indigos are misunderstood or misdiagnosed with labels such as ADHD because of their lightning fast thinking style and intuitive sensitivities. You can help indigos maintain their high self-esteem and a sense of purposeful direction so that they can use their natural talents to help us all. And I believe this is you guys that I'm reading this about. Action steps. Archangel Metatron oversees the indigo generation. So he's the best angel to call upon for help with issues related to indigos and children and adults. Take a few moments to quiet your mind and body, perhaps by closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths. And silently ask Archangel Metatron to any questions you have related to children in general, a specific child, or a person who exhibits indigo qualities such as sensitivity, strong will, hold on, where did I lose my, and concern for the earth. Ask Archangel Metatron for guidance with this issue, and also for a divine assignment in which you can help the indigo generation. And here's the thing that's coming to me now. We just cannot judge anybody. We cannot judge anybody. We cannot judge anybody. We cannot judge anybody, no matter how much we don't understand what they're doing. Even to us, we cannot judge anybody. We cannot judge anybody. We cannot judge anybody. Keep thinking of that Indian term, you can't judge a person till you walk a mile in his own moccasins. So let's just spend some moments sending light and love around the entire planet. And if you're feeling certain hot spots, go ahead and mention it here. Drop it in the comments. I always feel India. Just see your powerful light in your hand, just sending light and love around the entire planet. Light and love around the entire planet. Light and love around the entire planet. Light and love, 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 light and love. Yes, 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 yes. Grace and mercy and compassion around the entire planet as we are elevating to the 5th dimension. By us doing this, we are sending grace and mercy to the entire planet. Do you feel that? Do you feel the grace and mercy that we are covering the entire planet with? And the angels are just joining with us. Light and love, 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 light and love. Yes, 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 yes. Here's what I'm believing, that because I have this desire now for my old computer, that because time is a continuum, even if it got taken away, it's going to be returned. Because it already happened. It's already there. Okay, loves, I'm just feeling like to get off. So I love you, and I'll see you here Wednesday, where we will devote our time strictly to the Light and Love Vigil for the planet. Thank you so much for joining me. Two things. Workshop May 16th. Answer the call. Awaken to your soul's, what your soul is inviting you to do. Answer the call. Awakening to what your soul is inviting you to do. You can find that registration at lorrainepursell.com/emotional freedom. I have 2 spots left for the 30-minute one-on-one session with me as a bonus for the next 2 people who sign up. And that's lorrainepursell.com/emotional freedom. If that's calling you at all, I highly recommend that you step in on that. It is an exploration, a 3-hour exploration. And your life will never be the same. In a good way. For more of my work, you can go to 3keys2selflove.com, the number 3, keys like you put in your car, toselflove.com. And I will see you Wednesday. I'm sending you so much love, so much support. Keep this energy alive in you all day long. Watch the replay if you need to get back in it again. If you missed the first part, go back and watch the first part. It was powerful. Okay, my loves. I'll see you in a couple days. This is Lorraine Pursell.